A small but significant change slipped into the state's 625-page state budget bill. It would let state lawmakers decide what records go public and what they can destroy. The state's Open Government Coalition says the language essentially exempts the General Assembly from the Public Records Act. That means if you wanted to read your legislators' emails with lobbyists or donors, they decide if you get to see them. WRAL state government reporter Travis Fain joins us now with more. Travis, I said this is significant. Is this as big of a change as it sounds?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've run this by multiple lawyers. It's a blanket exemption from the State Open Records Act once this becomes law, and that's probably in a matter of weeks, if not days. If you ask to read your state legislators' emails or see documents they've collected as part of their job, they can just say no. This language is in the state budget, which we saw for the first time yesterday. It clearly says they shall not be required to reveal those documents.
You know, lawmakers know what they're getting themselves into when they become public officials. So why did lawmakers make this change?
Republican leaders down here, because it is a Republican majority, have given a handful of answers on that. Speaker of the House Tim Moore said they wanted to simplify an ambiguous section of state code. He said they wanted to cut down on nuisance requests. He said some people ask for so many records, it seems more like harassment than a search for information. And he said lawmakers wanted to balance that and the need for simplicity against transparency. And what they've come up with here is certainly simple. If a lawmaker doesn't want to provide records, they don't have to. And instead of opening that up for debate as a standalone measure here at the legislature over the last several months, they're voting for this change as part of a $30 billion state budget that they did not show the public language on until yesterday.
You mentioned they are still voting on it, so it's not yet law. Can you just give us a quick update on the status of this budget bill?
The Senate, about 25 feet this way, at least the top of the chamber, is debating the budget right now. The House will come back shortly after midnight to take their second vote on it. The Senate will take its second vote tomorrow morning, and then it'll be to the governor for his signature or veto.
All right. Travis, thank you so much for your reporting.